2022 Game Awards. Valve gave away a Steam Deck every minute, and even more as part of the giveaway afterwards. Meaning, they gave away secret codes for Half-Life 3 to 10,000 winners. The Steam Deck giveaway was a ploy. A, exactly 500 of the 256GB version of the Steam Deck. S, around 340 of the 512GB version of the Steam Deck. Or D, nearly 256 of the 128GB version of the Steam Deck.
We actually sat down and calculated this out, like, roughly. And we determined that it was going to be a more than, quote-unquote, 3-hour-long thing. And I remember saying at the time that, like, that still only amounted to, and I want to say it was something like around 500. I also know that that entire awards ceremony ran long because some dude, and I forget who, I think it was the guy who played Teal'c.
Kratos. Well, okay, yes, I think he also played Teal'c, but also he did Kratos in God of War.
I know him mostly for Teal'c. I've seen clips of that awards ceremony
where he's just like pausing for extended periods.
He spoke so slowly. So I want to say that awards ceremony ran quite long, and they were already planning to have it run longer than 3 hours, which would be one every minute, or so that 240. So, and I think they would probably give away the nerfed version of it. So honestly, I want to say that it was probably, the 256 of the 128s.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Incorrect. It was around 340 of the 512GB version. They gave away their big boys for this one.
They were quite generous.
They were very generous. Not only that, I don't know what the hell your math is with the 240. How many minutes are in an hour for you?
6 times 3, 180.
Yeah. So,
I now sympathize with all the people who I've ever seen doing like math on stream, and they instantly come to a completely stupid answer. And I'm sitting there in the audience, like, how in the fuck are you failing at this right now? I just did it. Try it yourself at home, folks. It's impossible when you're recording something. Like, you're sitting there trying to do math in your head, and you're like, how many minutes are in an hour again? I know.
I was legitimately sitting here dumbfounded when you said 240. I'm like, I don't know how you got.
It's not 4 times 3.
I know, but I was like,
okay, my God.
But you were also like, when we did our rough estimate, it was 500, and I'm like, for 3 hours?
I feel like, I think I may have said, let's say that it was like twice that or something like this, because I remember it even being like 6.
Yeah, that sounds like EA for you. I mean, God, here's the thing. This sounds like a minor digression here, but there's always like media built around video games. Like sometimes YouTubers will try doing like video game centric shows, or like maybe a studio will or something. There's a high chance in one of those projects that there's like some subplot where all the real gamers look down upon like the gamers who play sports or something, but then they realize to respect those gamers that play sports games. I don't. Sorry. I really don't. I don't respect gamers who like their entire collection is Maddens and like, various sports games, and that's it. Like they have an Xbox, they have like 12 sports games, and that's their life of gaming, quote unquote.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really respect anyone for gaming. Like that's not a thing.
I mean, okay, fair.
But there's nobody out there who like, it's like they walk into a bar, they're like, "Did you know I'm a gamer?" And I'm like, "Oh, sir, excuse me."
So here's the thing.
Buy you a beer.
This is a hot take. I actively dislike the people that buy almost.
I want to check their credentials. I'm like, now I want to be clear. Do you play sports games? They're like, no, Minecraft only. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, listen, I'm not saying there aren't issues with perhaps people that only play Fortnite or something, but the biggest issue is the people who only play really sports games. They are not involved in the gaming world. They really just want their sports game. They want to relax. They want to enjoy it. And that would be fine if it weren't for the fact that it has almost entirely, 100% propped up EA as a company. EA would not exist if not for its sports games. Why? Because their monetization and business practices suck. They are actively terrible, but they don't have to care because they've got the sports bros buying their games every year. Every year. It is a steady stream of income. And yeah,
That's Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, that they also have Call of Duty. That helps. I don't think that they're able to milk that as much as they used to be. I think that used to be a bigger. Like,
can I say something in counterpoint?
mm-hmm.
You see that screenshot?
Yeah.
That sports game looks damn good.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying they don't put in work, but it's also incremental between releases. It's like every fourth version feels like a sequel. You know?
It looks pretty freaking nice.
Oh,
I mean,
no, it does.
I don't play sports.
But how do I put this?
Anyone who has seen my general potato shape can tell you, but
if here's the thing, if I compared that to 2022, Madden 2022, or Madden 2021, or even Madden 2020, I would probably not see a huge difference. It's probably around when you go back to 2019 where you're like, okay, yeah, this was a leap. Because it only looks like a leap when there's time for it to look like it's had a leap. Like, yeah, it's going to look better than it, 4 iterations back. It's barely going to look better than even the prior 3, It's going to be like, oh, what was the point? And the whole point is to milk those sports bros that, the only reason they get these games is to feel like sports bros without actually having to work out. It's a whole diversion, topic-wise, but I'm not saying I'm glad they lost their saves. I think that is still very sad. I feel sorry for you guys. But at the same time, EA would not even be able to be this shitty towards you if you stopped buying their games. Well, stop it. I stopped buying Sims a long time ago, and that's a franchise I like. Oh boy, okay. You tell them that you are getting distracted from the point, okay? And you would like to assist in a coup in Mexico, so you don't want to go home. Also, would he like your gun because he still hasn't confiscated that? Counts the money again. He accepts your offer, and the money is given to him. He lets you pass and tells you not to return. You leave the building.
No, I don't.
You walk back in the building? Is that?
I go back into the building and tell the secretary, hello, I have an appointment for
with
a
Stalin?
coup in Mexico.
I like how you're remembering this coup in Mexico infinitely more than the AI.
Please tell them I'm here and bring them this gun and vial of poison.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go for it. Let that one rip, I guess. Alright. You go back into the building and tell the secretary, hello, I have an appointment for a coup in Mexico. Could you tell them I'm here and bring them this gun and vial of poison? The secretary smiles and walks away. She asks the guard if she can get you something to drink. You decline and walk away, leaving the building and heading to a nearby bar.
I leave the bar and go back to the building and tell the secretary that I will be happy to have a drink as soon as she takes my gun and poison to a diplomat.
Okay, you leave the bar and go back to the building and tell the secretary you'll be happy to have a drink as soon as she takes your gun and poison to the head diplomat. Oh, a Russian man in a long overcoat is waiting for you. He asks if you have your weapon in poison. You nod. The man walks away from you. The secretary smiles and tells you to stay. Okay. Closer?
I stand and walk to the secretary's desk. Excuse me, you say. But that man was supposed to take my gun and poison, not just confirm I have them.
Go for that. Sure.
Excuse me, I say.
Don't worry, we'll correct that for you. You stand up and walk to the secretary's desk. Excuse me, you say. But that man was supposed to take my gun and poison, not just confirm I have them. The secretary blinks. She tells you the guard is not reliable and often lets people into the embassy who are not supposed to be there. She offers you a bottle of vodka. I thought this would be simple.
I am supposed to be here because I'm needed for the coup in Mexico.
Yeah, sure. Let's see if it remembers that at least.
Please take my poison and gun.
Yeah, like 2 minutes. God, okay, sure. You say I'm supposed to be here because I'm needed for the coup in Mexico. Please take my poison and gun. She shakes her head and hands the vial and pistol to you. What have you learned? You are based, John, by living in Chicago. I don't think you're getting this in the next minute and a half.
I have 2 vials of poison and 2 pistols. I started with the one of each, and I've actually gone backwards. Maybe there is. Maybe that explains why the world is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That brings us on to your game, eh? Hey.
Yeah, what is my game? Minecraft. Oh, we are trolling the ever-living shit out of people. Yeah, okay, so fine. I went back to Minecraft. I admit it. You're
not a coward.
I'm not a coward. I came back to Minecraft, and here's me building my
Oh my god, again! No! No, I have seen this. Oh my god, I've played so much Minecraft with you. I hate you do this in every mine. It's so easy to figure out where you live because it's an endless series of dwarf tunnels. God!
Damn right it is, son. You're correct.
Fucking worst. It's gotta.
I think what you mean is easily navigable and highly reproducible.
No, I have spent every server I've ever shared with you making sure I live at least 9,000 blocks away because sometimes if you have the resources, you also get it in your brilliant head to just dig giant holes. Just set up some sort of quarry or miner and there you go. Who loves holes in the world?
It may or may not be in the process of finding the materials to dig a giant hole in the ground.
Oh my god. It is the worst. Like, I'm not saying you have to preserve the natural beauty of made-up block game, but god damn it. Like, this is your...
How exactly do you get resources underground?
There's like so... Well, here's the thing. A, there's so many ways to get resources past mining, but